My first race here was 1985 because I was reading Dirt Wheels for 3 years and reading about this racing, and I came here for the NATVA Summer National in '85, and I was hooked. It took me a few years after that before I could afford a bike of my own, but as soon as I could, starting in '91, I started racing. Did it till I was about 30, took some years off, and then now I'm 45 and I'm back at it in the old man's class, and I'm really enjoying it. But John Pellin and I promoted nationals in '98, '99, and 2001, and I can tell you one thing, it's not easy. It's not just race day. It's months beforehand, prepping the facility. It's the week of the race, tons of paperwork. Another week after the race, more paperwork. And unsung heroes are the race promoters, because there's not a lot of money in it either. You do it because you love the sport. It really takes an entire team, and guess what? In this sport, you can't really pay everybody either. So to have volunteers that are willing to stick it out for 50 years is just amazing.
This is pretty cool for me because this is where I got my start. 1983 Honda invented the ATC 200X.
You've got the time, baby, and the tune to get yourself in. And here it's time, most every night. But now I might be mistaken. Let's do something about it.
84, 85, 86, the Honda ATC 200X. For me, it was a favorite.
Gary Denton and I don't know, but maybe it was Wayne Meridian, had a rental car. And they had the bowl. Then they jumped the bowl, the airbags went off, and they went flying down the front straight. And Bill stood out there with a shotgun shooting in the air. And got all done, and we're standing around after it's over laughing, and Gary Denton said something to him. You weren't going to shoot me, were you? Goddamn right I was going to shoot you. That was a warning shot. I mean, this place has got stories. This has got people that started out as little kids with just, you know, my 2 kids have won 7 championships, I think. And started here.
Bud does a lot of stuff that people don't realize behind the scenes, like at his shop, like you were saying, tinkering with stuff and kind of creating the youth ATV market almost, didn't he? Tell us about that. You got to experience that firsthand. What?
He's a magician. A guy comes there, you know, you'll talk about things and you'll say, you know, we need to do this or that. And on the phone, and he'll say, I know how to do that. I'll come over tomorrow night or come over next week, and I got an idea. And he would build whatever it took. You know, he made a TT bike that weighed 180 pounds. Fastest one out there. There was nobody that could catch us. Put a CR 250 motor in a bike with rubber mounts one time for Timmy Farr. He built cylinders for people, the Yamaha blasters with, I mean, it wasn't just a select few, it's a huge, huge group. And for him to make it 50 years here, you know, and Bud has been here for every one, you know, same with Dave. I mean, those guys, it's amazing.
I started out here years ago as a flagger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was a firefighter, volunteer firefighter, but I was just a flagger. When I became an EMT, then I started doing the ambulance portion of it, and I've seen a lot of wicked crashes. But 9 times out of 10, it's like a lot of these people, especially the young kids, it's like they have like race with no fear.
Yeah.
And they'll fall off, get right back on.
Yeah.
I watched a race one day where a young 10-year-old kid, his bike was actually losing pieces, but he was in the lead, and his mom was on the sideline, kept telling him to get off the track, and he like, leave me alone type of wave. And he ended up winning the race. But there's a lot of interesting, we can get some interesting crashes here. Rarely rarely do we do anything really major.
Yeah.
You know, the old man set
No.
a standard for how to treat people, and you know, and how to run a race, and we do the best we can to uphold that. You know, and just do the best. You know, we just try to do the best we can. You know,
He did set a standard too. There was no one like him, man. The place was, there was never a facility that's
Yeah.
good. And then he ran a strict race too.
yeah,
He did it right.
a lot
And
of the same rules that he have, we enforce still.
Yeah.
You know, we don't change any of that.
I like that you said he set a standard. That's something I haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
He did set a standard, and
He did.
and you guys have stuck by it for so many years.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
and we'll keep going with that.
Oh, you think it'll be another 50?
Hopefully, you know,
Wow.
we've got the people, we've got
Right.
the hearts for it, and you know, it's our passion. You know, I mean, this is what we do. You know, we all ride, we all race, and to be a part of this series and you know the community, you know, it's great.
It's crazy because that's the only reason that it goes. It's not money, because he could have probably sold this place out and farmed it.
Oh, of course,
Did he ever get an offer?
of course,
Really?
yeah. You know, and I mean, there's people that are smart that come in here and turn this into
Yeah.
you know, a huge moneymaker or a circus or something like that. And you know, we have a community out here and do our best to keep that close and keep it the way the old man wanted it. You know, and my grandma. And,
Right.
you know, and we're honestly blessed to be out where we're at. You know, and you know, I don't know. And it's just what we do.
You do it well, man. I remember the parties out here. The team you had to working out there. Hoppy would make like a full-on dinner for
Oh,
people.
yeah.
That's unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah, she had food for everybody, all the time. And, you know, that was just the way she was. She's very giving, and that's the way Bud is,
Yeah.
and Dave. And, you know, I mean, they carry on that, you know, and me and David and Carrie, and I have a brother named Mike, and we all try to be as giving and, you know,
Yeah.
as we can. It's not about the money, you know. I mean, look how many families are out here having a great time and
Yep.
making memories, and you know, and that's what's important,
Right.
You know, I mean, money comes and goes, and
Success isn't always measured by money.
no, not at all, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess it's that kind of end of it, you know. I mean, it's rewarding in other ways, you know.
Right.
You actually, I don't know, the relationships that we carry with some of the racers and their families, you know, over the years. I've grown up with people here, you know, and that are still coming out and racing, and you know, like I said, we're blessed. We're blessed to be at where we're at and have the people that we have in our lives, and you know, our staff are great people. Without them, this wouldn't happen. It's going to be 50 years. I mean, we've been doing this. It's once a year. I mean, it's only once a year, but it's fun. It's good for us, you know. So I mean, everyone has fun. They want to do it.
Yeah, they want to excel at their job. The starting
Yeah.
crew takes pride in what they're doing.
Exactly.
I sat for an hour and shot the starting crew because it's
Yeah.
clockwork.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Each
Yeah.
guy has a
Yeah,
responsibility.
everything we do up there is tradition. You
Yeah.
know, running it, and you know, we could sit there and have a 30-second board or something like that, but I mean, we do it the same way
Yeah.
the other guys did it, you know, and they're still coming out here. So I mean, it's cool to have them sit back and actually watch the races while we can kind of take over and do the work, you know.
Are you gonna have enough room for everybody next year?
Oh yeah,
It may be off the hook.
yeah. Well, I don't know if anyone's gonna like it too much, but we're gonna be packing them in like old school. So
Good for you.
yeah,
Okay.
So we're
Yeah.
working on it, and I mean, Bud's got so much going into next year, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of people involved with getting, you know, that race set up. It's going to be great, and it'll work out, and you know, it's just going to be a little jam packed, but
Is
that's
there
good,
something
though.
missing? Is there something you wish, other than a bunch of money to help fund these tractors and everything? Is there something missing that would be, man, I wish we could have that maybe I could help get the word out, that we could use here, that would be.
Need more spectators. I mean, than
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
used to be.
Okay.
But not really. We have a great time. You know what I mean? Like, this is a great time for us. I mean, we have a great seeing everybody and just the atmosphere and how positive it is. It's, you know,
Thank you for all you do, man, because I know behind the scenes you are a key piece to this thing. I mean, it is not just a weekend. You're out here for, you live out here practically, right?
Well, we're here 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And you know, it's an everyday, it's a work of love though, you know. And I mean, when we're not doing the racing here, we have a lot of families that come out and ride, and children and stuff, and it's cool to see them learn and grow, and you know, get them involved in the sport, you know, and it's a positive, you know, and
it sure is.
You know, so you know, like everything out here, you know, it's just a good time.
Time to sum this thing up. It's been a lot of fun putting it together. This is a 5-part series. If you've missed any of the other parts, go back to the Facebook page over there or YouTube channel and check out the other videos. Really neat stuff. If you've seen, a lot of people have a lot of great things to say about this place. Not only is it the oldest ATV race in the world, it's one incredible place to visit, hang out, and make a lot of memories. Pine Lake, Ashtabula, Ohio, here in Northeast Ohio on the shores of Lake Erie. July 26th through 28th is the Pine Lake 50th anniversary. I'll be there. I think you'll be there too, I would hope by now, if you've got the message. Get there. In the meantime, check out what I'm bringing. This is my 3 machines. This is my entry to the show and shine portion of the event. This is a 1969 US 90. 50 years old this year, and Honda made them in 4 different colors. This is the Parrot Green one. They have the Summer Yellow, Aquarius Blue, and a Bright Red. I'm sure you'll have every one of them at Pine Lake this year for the 50th. If you're coming for just that alone, it's worth the drive. The show and shine event is going to be off the hook. There's 3-wheelers, 6-wheelers, quads from old school back in the day, and it's a must-see. I'll show you what else I've got going here. These are the other machines I'll be taking to Pine Lake. This is a 2008 LTR 450 Suzuki. This is for the cross-country entry. Pine Lake has an annual 1-hour hare scramble that they have at the TT race, which is great. You can, cross-country riders and the EDT guys can get together and be at the same event, and I think it's really cool that Pine Lake's carried that on, and that's what I'll be riding. If I can get it running, I've got a fuel pressure regulator to put in it, and it's not running that great, but I'll get it. There's still a few days left, I'll get it. And this is my other baby. Check this out. This is my entry for the 3-wheel hardtail class. Yeah, that's right. This is the stock 1986 200S as it came. I've got numbers on it, a different set of tires, wheel spacers. That's it. And that's why the class is coolest. There'll be about 25 of us out there, and they're stock. Bone stock, all ATC 185Ss, 200Ss, and it's just the coolest class. You've got to check us out. It's the 3-wheel hardtail class. I don't know when we are in the day, but look for us. It's going to be a riot. Okay, well, enough of this video stuff. I've got to sum this thing up. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a US 90 in there that doesn't start. I've got to figure that out. I've got this Suzuki over here that's got a fuel issue. I've got this 200S that doesn't run idle at all, so I've got to tinker with the carburetor. But I've got a bunch of stuff to do. No more video editing. Happy 50th to the Pine Lake, oldest ATV race in the world. I'll see you there.